Hello everyone, my name is Michael and welcome back to another episode in the Selenium Python series. In this episode we will see how you can bypass Cloudflare using SeleniumBase framework, but we will be using SeleniumBase with combination of Selenium Python. So we can use actually both of them, both Selenium and SeleniumBase. So we will be using SeleniumBase to bypass the Cloudflare part, the Cloudflare captcha, and then we can use either SeleniumBase to continue writing the script, or we can still write the rest of the script with pure Selenium. So yeah, with that said, let's get straight into coding it. So first of all, let's visit the Cloudflare challenge. So we'll create a Python script using SeleniumBase, visit this page right here, and then we will solve the captcha. Now, first of all, as you will see, if I click Cloudflare challenge using my normal browser, as you will see, it will verify automatically. I don't have to do anything, which is what we want. But if I use pure Selenium, so let's go ahead and do that actually. So let's create a folder, open it in Visual Studio Code. Let's create main.py. And then let's import WebDriver from Selenium, as you see right here. Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and just visit this page right here and test it out with normal Selenium. Actually, let's put Chrome here. And there we go. So as you'll see, it will visit the captcha page, but as you see, the captcha is not solved automatically, which is fine. But even if I solve it manually, as you'll see right here, even if I code it so it clicks this button right here, I'll still get blocked. As you'll see, it redirects me again to the Cloudflare captcha. Even if I do it again, let's try again, it will still redirect me here, which is not normal. It should redirect me to the success page. It detects that we are using Selenium or we are using some type of automation and we get blocked. So let's see how we can bypass that with using SeleniumBase. SeleniumBase, as you will see here in the documentation page of SeleniumBase, they have a UC mode, which means undetected Chrome driver mode, which allows bots to appear human. And this is what we will be using to bypass the detection that Cloudflare captcha has, which even if we click the button to solve the captcha, we still get blocked. So we will be using the UC mode from SeleniumBase to bypass that detection. So let's copy the example here, go back on our code. Of course, you have to install it, so we will do pip your version or pip3 install and then SeleniumBase. Of course, it's already installed for me. Okay, so we will copy the example here and let's replace the URL. Go back. There you go. And let's run our code. And as you'll see, what this script does is it visits this link, the challenge link, and as you'll see, it clicks the captcha using the undetect Chrome driver. So let's see. And there we go, that was it. But as you'll see, it closed too fast, so let's put some timeout. So let's sleep for 60 seconds so we can see that it actually solves it. And there you go, that's it. Now if we go on this page right here, so we don't have the challenge as the page itself. So let's try this link as well. And there it goes. So as you'll see, it will use my own mouse. As you'll see, it will control my mouse and then click to that button. There you go. Success. So that's it. But that's not enough. Now, just because we have bypassed Cloudflare successfully, it doesn't mean that you will not get blocked. Because sites can use other methods to detect that you are a bot. For example, by using your IP address. So if you are doing mass request or mass scrapping for a website, they will still block your IP address because they receive many requests from the same IP address. And yeah, in that case, you must use proxies. Now, using proxies with SeleniumBase is very easy. So all we'll have to do now is just add a parameter here on the driver and say proxy equals to. And here we provide the proxy, as you'll see here in this format. So either server and port if it doesn't have any authentication, or user pass at server port. Now, when using proxies, it's essential to use a good proxy provider. Otherwise, you are risking your bot to be detected or even get your account blocked if you are using a certain account. And this is where Node Maven comes in. Now, Node Maven is the best proxy provider personally that I use for me and my clients. And this is why I recommend it to everyone and my audience as well. And as you will see, they advertise that they provide 95% plus of clean IP records. They also support super sticky sessions. Now, by using the link down in the description and using the code Michael at checkout, you will receive an extra 2 GB of bandwidth. Node Maven is running a prize draw. 10 people will receive 5 GB for free. So all you have to do is purchase any package and you will enter this prize draw. It will end at October 16th. So yeah, make sure to join quickly. I'll also show you in a bit how you can test the proxies and basically see that they are actually that good. Now I'll be using the proxy checker by PixelScan Firefox extension. As you see, I have installed it here. I'll copy paste some proxies I got from Node Maven so we can see if they're actually that good. And as you'll see, what we get here is high average quality level, which is perfect. This is exactly what we need. Low quality IPs, none, and success rate 100%, which success rate basically has to be 100% for paid proxies, otherwise why even pay for them? And as you'll see, risk score is for all of them below 10%. And yeah, this is exactly what they advertise, 95% plus clean proxies, but as you'll see, 100% clean proxies, perfect results, and this is exactly why I recommend Node Maven. Okay, so go to proxy setup, and then as you'll see here, we have two connection types, either residential or mobile. Now, depending on your usage, most of you will choose residential. Then you can also select country. So for example, we'll do United States. Then we can select a region, a city, and an ISP. Then we have sticky, which means you will get the same IP every time for a certain amount of period, or every time your IP will change. Yeah, that's basically it. Then all we have to do now is copy this proxy right here. Go back on VS Code, paste it here, and then we can run our script. And actually, so we can test it out, I'll make the script visit whatismyip.com. Let's take user and password, put it at the beginning and put a NAT. Okay, let's run again. First of all, as you'll see, it got a US proxy, so 98, even though I'm not in US. And if I run it again, you'll see that it will give me a new IP address each time because I'm using a rotating proxy. And yeah, as you see, this time it's 69.143 from Baltimore. So yeah, that's how you can use proxies. Now the cool thing about this, and which is why I didn't create another series completely with just SeleniumBase, is that you can use it with combination of Selenium. So let's see how we can do that. So first of all, let's import Selenium from WebDriver, or import WebDriver from Selenium actually. And then what we can do, and perhaps also import the by method. And then using the Selenium WebDriver, what we can say is, for example, element equals to driver dot find element. by name. And for example, let's just get the title of the page. So h1. And let's just get the text. So print element.text. So as you'll see, we are using now Selenium instead of SeleniumBase to write the rest of the code. But again, you can just use SeleniumBase instead. Or just using Selenium, you don't have to do that. But since this is a Selenium tutorial, I want to show you how you can use it with Selenium, since SeleniumBase is coded on top of Selenium. So it will work with Selenium just fine. So yeah, let's test the code out. Okay, my bad. Not name. It's tag name, my bad. Okay, let's run the code again. And there you go. So as you'll see, we did get the title. So Cloudflare turnstile demo, Cloudflare turnstile demo.